Your person is beginning to see you in a completely different light, recognizing qualities in you that they may have overlooked in the past. They now perceive you as someone who possesses immense emotional maturity and an unshakable sense of confidence. You exude a presence that is calm, poised, and in complete control of your emotions. This energy is distinctly Queen of Swords, strong, wise, and discerning, reflecting a person who has learned from their experiences and refuses to settle for less than they deserve. In contrast, your person views themselves as embodying the energy of the Page of Wands, someone brimming with potential but lacking the maturity or depth to match your current state. They are beginning to feel unworthy of you, as the realization dawns on them that they may not have appreciated you fully when they had the chance. This growing awareness is causing a profound shift in their perspective. Your person is starting to feel the weight of their actions, or perhaps their inaction, and the thought of losing you is hitting them hard. They recognize that you are no longer in the energy of crying over them, chasing them, or seeking validation from them. Instead, you have taken a step back and risen above any low vibration thoughts that may have once clouded your judgment. This transformation in you is not only evident but incredibly magnetic, making you more attractive and powerful in their eyes than ever before. In the past, you were always available to them, often to your own detriment. You prioritized their needs over your own, going out of your way to provide comfort and support whenever they faced challenges. Your love was boundless and unconditional, and you gave it freely, expecting little in return. However, as time went on, you began to notice a pattern, a lack of reciprocation, a failure to truly value the love and effort you poured into the relationship. This realization was a turning point for you. It became clear that continuing to give so much of yourself without receiving the respect and appreciation you deserved was not sustainable. This awakening led you to make a difficult but necessary decision, to stop pouring your energy into someone who could not see your worth and instead redirect that energy toward yourself. You chose to focus on your growth, healing, and self-love, building a stronger foundation for yourself and stepping into your full power. This decision was not made out of spite or resentment, but out of a deep understanding that your well-being and happiness must come first. In doing so, you broke free from old patterns and became a version of yourself that is more aligned, confident, and self-assured. Your transformation has not gone unnoticed by your person. On the contrary, it has left them feeling a profound sense of loss. They now realize that in their ignorance and immaturity, they allowed something incredibly precious to slip through their fingers. The image of you, strong, radiant, and self-reliant, stands in stark contrast to the version of themselves they see in the mirror. This disparity is causing them to reflect deeply on their actions and behaviors, replaying moments in their mind and questioning where they went wrong. Your person is not only feeling the weight of regret, but also grappling with the fear that they may have lost you for good. This fear has ignited a desire within them to make things right, to find a way to rekindle the connection and bring you back into their life. They are beginning to understand that doing so will require more than words or empty promises. It will demand growth, maturity, and a willingness to meet you at your level, a level where love is not taken for granted but cherished and nurtured. As they navigate these feelings, they are likely contemplating how to approach you, aware that their actions must align with their intentions if they hope to regain your trust. They know they cannot simply rely on the dynamics of the past, where you were the one always giving and they were the one always taking. This time, they must come forward with genuine effort, a clear understanding of your worth, and a commitment to building a partnership that is equal, respectful, and fulfilling for both of you. In the meantime, your focus remains on yourself and your journey. You have learned to protect your energy and prioritize your well-being, and this inner strength is what continues to draw others to you. Whether your person steps up or not, you are in a place where your happiness does not depend on anyone else. This is your power, and it is a testament to the growth and resilience you have cultivated. I have been so consumed by the chaos of my life that I've barely taken a moment to pause and truly listen to the things you've been going through. It pains me now to realize how much I've overlooked and how little attention I gave to your feelings and experiences. I can see now that my behavior toward you was not only selfish, but also incredibly rude. I was so preoccupied with chasing my own happiness and satisfaction that I failed to consider how my actions, or lack of them, were affecting you. In my narrow focus on myself, I ignored the struggles you endured silently, out of love and patience for me. Looking back, I recognize a pattern in my actions. I treated you in the same way that others had treated me in the past, repeating the very behavior that once hurt me so deeply. But what I failed to acknowledge at the time was the critical difference between them and you. While they used me for their gain, you stood by me out of unconditional love. You weren't trying to take anything from me, you were giving your heart to me selflessly, and yet I was too blind to see it. My inability to appreciate your love or to differentiate it from the pain I carried from my past wasn't fair to you. It wasn't fair to us. Now, in your absence, I see everything so clearly. Without you near me, I've come to understand the truth behind the things you always tried to show me. I'm beginning to feel the emotions and experiences you lived through, emotions that I dismissed or misunderstood at the time. It's as though your absence has magnified all that I failed to acknowledge when you were right there by my side. I'm finally able to feel the depth of the love you gave me and the pain I caused you, and it's humbling in ways I never expected. I know that I misunderstood you so many times. There were moments when I wrongly blamed you for problems that were mine to own. I lashed out with hurtful words and actions, not because of anything you did, but because of the brokenness I carried within myself. My unresolved pain made me defensive, reactive, and blind to the deep, spiritual connection we share. I know now that my behavior was a reflection of my own inner turmoil, but that doesn't excuse the hurt I caused you. You deserved better from me, and I failed to give that to you. Everything feels different now. There's a clarity in my mind and heart that wasn't there before. I've had the time and space to reflect on my mistakes, and I see them for what they are. I accept full responsibility for my actions and the pain I caused you. I no longer want to be held back by my past or my fears. Instead, I want to grow and change so that I can be the partner you deserve, someone who values, respects, and cherishes the incredible love you've given me. I also know that I need your forgiveness. Without it, I don't think I can move forward with the hope of building something beautiful with you. I don't want to lose the love we share because of my past mistakes. I want this love to be a lifelong bond, something that continues to grow and deepen with time. I now see that you're not just someone I love, you're my beloved, the one who completes me in ways I never understood until now. I am completely and utterly in love with you. This realization isn't just about the love I feel, but about the way you've transformed my life. Your patience, your kindness, and your unwavering support have shown me what true love is supposed to feel like. Even when I didn't deserve it, you gave me your heart, and that's something I'll never take for granted again. I want to spend the rest of my life proving that I'm worthy of your love. I want to be there for you in the way you've always been there for me. I want to listen to you, support you, and make you feel as cherished and valued as you've made me feel, even in my most undeserving moments. This is my promise to you. I will never again allow my selfishness or my past to come between us. I want us to grow together, to heal together, and to build a future filled with love, trust, and understanding. So here I am, laying my heart bare and asking for another chance. I accept my flaws and my mistakes, but I also recognize the strength of our love and the possibilities it holds. I am completely in love with you, my beloved, and I hope we can find our way back to the deep connection we share. You mean everything to me, and I am ready to fight for us, now and always. I find myself trying to keep busy with work these days, using it as a way to distract myself from the overwhelming thoughts that rush through my mind whenever I think of you. These aren't just fleeting thoughts, they're intense, consuming, and sometimes even irrational. I can't help but wonder if you're planning to move on, leaving me and the connection we share behind. This idea alone terrifies me. What if someone better than me comes along? Someone who can offer you everything I can't, and you decide to accept them into your life? These scenarios play on a loop in my head, and I feel powerless to stop them. The thought of you being with someone else upsets me deeply. It's almost unbearable. I know it might sound selfish, but I don't want you to give my special place in your heart to anyone else. It's not that I don't trust you, it's that I fear losing what we've built, what I feel so strongly about. This fear stems from the depths of my feelings for you, and I wish I could make you understand how much you mean to me. Sometimes, I worry that you might think I'm not bothered or that I don't care as much as I should. If only you could see the real me, the side of me that stays up at night, endlessly protective and fiercely possessive of what we share. Maybe then you'd understand how deeply I feel for you and how much I value this connection. This time around, everything feels different. It's not just my emotions, it's the universe itself, or at least that's how it seems. Everywhere I look, there are signs and synchronicities that seem to point directly to you and the bond we share. It feels like the universe is speaking to me in its own mysterious way, as though it's confirming that our connection is special, perhaps even destined. Random songs on the radio play lyrics that eerily describe what I'm feeling inside or what's happening between us. These moments make me pause and wonder, could all of this really be a coincidence, or is it something greater? What's even more surprising is how much of what you shared with me in the beginning, your thoughts, experiences, and feelings, is now happening to me. It's almost as if I'm retracing your steps, going through the same emotions and realizations that you once described to me. This realization is both comforting and unsettling. On one hand, it deepens my understanding of you and the journey you've been on. On the other hand, it makes me feel vulnerable, as though I'm caught in something far bigger than I can fully comprehend. I think about the way you've impacted my life and the depth of the connection we share. It's not just about feelings or attraction, it's something more profound, something I can't easily put into words. This connection feels like it's rooted in the very core of who I am. It's as though meeting you and experiencing this bond was meant to teach me something about myself, about love, and about life. And yet, with all this depth comes an equally deep fear, the fear of losing you, of losing this connection that has come to mean so much to me. I wish I could express all of this to you in a way that makes sense, in a way that fully conveys how I feel. But even words, as powerful as they are, seem inadequate to describe the complexity of my emotions. What I do know is that you've become such an integral part of my life and my thoughts that imagining a future without you feels incomplete, like a story left unfinished. I don't just want to hold on to you out of fear. I want to hold on to you because I truly believe in what we share. If only you could feel what I feel. If only I could show you my heart, my mind, my soul, the parts of me that are so deeply intertwined with this connection. I wonder if you'd see the same signs I do, feel the same synchronicities, and hear the same songs that speak to me like messages from the universe. Perhaps then you'd understand why I feel the way I do and why I'm so protective of what we have. This isn't just about love or desire, it's about something more significant, something that feels almost spiritual. It's about the way you've changed me and how this connection has reshaped the way I see the world. I can't deny that my feelings for you have made me vulnerable, but they've also made me stronger in ways I never expected. They've taught me the value of fighting for what truly matters and the courage it takes to be honest with myself and with you. So here I am, doing my best to navigate these emotions, trying to make sense of the signs, and holding on to the hope that this connection is as meaningful to you as it is to me. Whether it's fate, coincidence, or something else entirely, I believe there's a reason we found each other. And that reason, whatever it may be, is something I'm not ready to let go of.